Hi, and welcome to In Motion with Kristyna. This is your 10-minute Pilates for tennis players class, designed to strengthen your entire body, improve mobility, and help prevent injuries. I've included one new exercise that we haven't practiced together yet, and I'm very excited for you to try it. Let's get started. Roll out your mat and meet me in your 4-point kneeling position. Scooping the belly in. Inhale, exhale, tuck the tailbone, curve the spine, and flex the body. Relax your head and neck. Inhale. Exhale, untuck the tailbone and bone by bone glide to your cow stretch. Inhale, exhale, scoop the belly in like a scared Halloween cat. And exhale, bone by bone glide to your gentle arch, shoulders away from ears. Inhale, exhale, really push the mat away. And exhale, bone by bone glide to your gentle arch. Place your right hand behind your head. Inhale to open up towards the ceiling and exhale, close towards the other elbow. Inhale, open in the book, exhale, closing. This is great for your spinal rotation, nicely warming up the spine, and change your arms. Inhale to open and exhale to close. And release attention in your right elbow, slightly bend it. So we're working on the upper arm as well. Inhale to open and exhale to close. Come back to 4-point kneeling position, and with the support, let's come down, lay down on your back. Heels underneath your knees, arms alongside of the body, scooping the belly in. Inhale, not the head. Exhale, lift the head and chest with your arms off the mat, looking at your knees. Inhale and exhale, lower down. This is your up prep. Inhale, scooping the belly in. And exhale, long arms, fingertips are activated and lower. Inhale, exhale to lift, scooping the belly in, shoulders away from ears. And lower down. We're going to add on. Take your legs into tabletop position and open your knees to the side. Now grab your knees from outside. Inhale, not the head. Exhale, lift. Look at your beautiful diamond shape that you created with your legs, and lower. Inhale, exhale to lift. Shoulders away from ears and open gently your elbows. Inhale, exhale. We're not only working on your abs, but also on your upper body as you grab in your knees. Now lengthen your arms, lengthen those legs diagonally, bend in and lower down. Inhale, exhale to lift. Lengthening and pointing both feet, long arms and lower. Inhale, exhale to lift. Inhale, lengthening, pointing feet, shoulders away from ears. Grab your knees and lower. Adding on, inhale, exhale, lift. Lengthen both legs, lengthen those arms. Draw your arms towards your ears and through a circle, drawing back and lowering down. Inhale, exhale to lift, lengthen. Now think about your fingertips as a paintbrush. You beautifully drawing and painting the moon shape and lower. Inhale, exhale, scooping the belly in the whole time. Shoulders away from ears. Rib cage is nicely melted down to your mat. Opening your elbows and lowering down. Bring your knees towards the chest. And when you're ready, let's place the left foot down onto the mat. Right slightly bended. Inhale. Open to the side. Drawing down, exhale, cross the body and back to the center. This is your one leg circle. And one last one, and we go into reverse. Inhale and exhale. Keep your hips nice and steady like a bowl of soup. Inhale and exhale. And let's change sides. Inhale, open, exhale, cross the body and back to the center. Think about your standing leg as well, nicely and gently pushing in, having the nice balance that you need for your hips. And one last one, scooping the belly in the whole time. Place down onto the mat, bring your knees towards the chest and cross the right leg onto your left and bring the left towards your leg. This is your deep glute stretch. Keep breathing, keep sending the oxygen to your muscles, and let's change. You can grab it from your knee, shin, or inner thigh. Keep breathing, send the oxygen to your muscles. When you're ready, place both feet onto your mat. Inhale, exhale, peel the spine off the mat. Inhale and exhale, lower down. Hip bones are the last. Inhale, exhale, feel the connection with your hands, feet, and the mat. Your glutes are naturally engaged. And lower down. Inhale, exhale, bone by bone, glide all the way up. Lift your right leg to your tabletop and lower. Lift and lower. Keep pushing the opposite hip all the way up, yet keeping your hip bones nice and steady. Scooping the belly in the whole time. Relax your hands and look all the way up. Place it down onto your mat and switch the sides. 1 and 2. Really push all the way up towards your ceiling. You've got this. You're getting much stronger in your glutes. Point the foot for me. That's a little detail. Few more like this and place down onto your mat. Adding on. Lengthen. Now we're going to glide down and up. Down and up. Staying nicely lifted. Lengthening the leg and flexing. Imagine that you're pushing a wall or pushing air down to your mat. Scooping the belly in and come back once more to your left. You've got this. Flex and point. This is beautiful coordination. You've got this. Flex down and up with point. Few more like this. Don't forget about the opposite hip. Push up and lower down. Beautiful. Now rock and roll to a seated position, and we're gonna start our first exercise. Rolling like a ball. Grab your knees, long spine. Inhale, exhale, tuck the tailbone and roll down and up. Really use your core. Keep the spine long and articulate bone by bone as you're going down, and balance on your scapula. Lift your head off the mat. Point both feet. This exercise is such a great exercise to strengthen your abdominals, improve balance, and massage the spine. Beautiful. We've got a few more like this, and the last one. Keep the spine nice and long. When you're ready, let's come down onto the mat. Legs all the way up towards the ceiling. Now lift your legs up and over the head. Lift slightly up towards the ceiling, lower, and vertebra at a time, lower down. Roll over your head, lift slightly up, lower, and articulate bone by bone. Few more like this. This is your roll over exercise. Lift and scoop in the belly in the whole time. We've got a few more like this. Roll over, lift over your head, and lower down. Beautiful. We've got one more like this. Inhale, exhale, lift. And with few taps and lower down. Inhale, exhale, roll over and tap with pointed feet and lower down. When you're ready, let's rock and roll to a seated position. And we're going to come to low lunge stretch. So place your right leg to 90 degrees, the left one down onto the mat, and gently push yourself away. Keep your hips nice and forward and gently lowering down, stretching those legs. And change. Make sure that the left leg is also nicely 90 degrees. You don't want to break your knee. Keep breathing, shoulders away from ears, and scooping the belly in the whole time. Keep stretching. And let's change. Come to 4-point kneeling position. Flex both feet. Inhale to hover. Exhale, lower. Lift and hover. Lift and lower, not a hover. Lengthen both legs. Lift the right leg off the mat. Push back, forward and lower. Alternate. Lift, push, forward. Scooping the belly in the whole time, looking down towards the mat and keeping the plank position. So gently bend those elbows. Keep pushing and lifting. We're getting stronger there. And lower your knees. Come to your shell stretch, well-deserved shell stretch. Catch your breath, roll back to a seated position. Now, if you want, you can grab this block and we're going to stretch our shoulders. So place the left arm onto it and gently lift and lower down. You can do this stretch without the block as well. Nicely opening and closing. Such a great stretch for tennis players. Pushing up and lower. Stay in motion the whole time and change your sides. Now left, place your right ear down onto your mat and lower. Left and lower, and feel the nice stretch in your shoulder. You can do this exercise when you stand in by and pressing gently your arm against the wall. You'll get the same stretch. Let's gently push ourselves off the mat and let's take a tennis ball. You don't have to take a tennis ball if you don't have to. You can even take a golf ball. And place it right underneath your glutes. Now this stretch improves hip mobility. It frees up the hip joint by loosening deep tissues tension. And when you're ready, come to the other side, right underneath your glute, and rock forward and backwards. This stretch also relieves lower back discomfort. So tight glutes can pull on the lower back. Releasing them can reduce strain and improve spinal alignment. Let's change. Place it underneath your calves and roll forward and backwards. This is such a great stretch for releasing the tension as well. And don't forget to breathe. Inhale in and exhale in. You can stay in this stretch as long as you want. You can repeat it. It's such a satisfying stretch. Let's take a resistant band if you have. If you don't have, don't worry about it. Lay down on the back. And now draw your arms towards your ears and back to the ceiling. Inhale in and exhale in. Draw towards your ears and back. Shoulders away from ears, and rib cage is melting down to the mat. With the resistant band, you've got a little bit of resistance. Taking your arms and drawing a half moon circle. Great as a part of pre-match or training warm-up to prepare the arms and shoulders for explosive repetitive movements. And let's reverse. This movement with the resistant band adds gentle tension, helping tennis players build awareness of shoulder movement and control during dynamic actions like serves. Let's come to seated position. Place your hands on your ribcage, close your eyes. Inhale through your nose and exhale through your pursed lips. Keep breathing. You can stay in this moment as long as you want. I'm going to say goodbye to you. Thank you very much for Pilates in with me. Hit the subscribe button and I'll see you later. Bye.